Why are you always crying? I don't understand. I'm right here. And the back door is right there. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Kim Savvy, and I woke up from another dream last night. It wasn't as long as my past integral dreams that I've had. So I'm just going to tell it real quick, and I'm going to also discuss a little bit about my dreaming world and how exhausted I get from dreaming so much. Oh my god, this coffee is so good right now. So if you're interested, stay tuned and make sure you like, you follow, or comment down below your opinions, ideas. Doesn't matter. Just let me know what you think. And excuse my baby face, because the whole point of this series is, I wake up first thing in the morning and make my coffee, sit down and tell you guys about my weird, crazy, intense dreams that I have. Okay? Anyways, so last night I did not get to sleep very well. I did fall asleep on the couch around 8:30 because I had a migraine after getting out of work. So I ate some food, laid on the couch, figured I'd try to take a little bit of a nap before going out for some dinner plans. But I ended up passing out for about 3 hours with my dog on the couch. Way to go! And when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, like, what time is it? It felt like I had slept for like 5 hours, or I don't even know. It felt like I slept for a whole night, even though I didn't. It was just like the weirdest thing ever. But besides that, when I did fall asleep, I had a small dream because I was in and out of sleep. I was constantly waking up. It was very cold last night. It was like 49 degrees last night. So in my dream that I had last night, I was in my UPS uniform, and I was delivering to this house that was kind of up on a hill. So they have the driveway, there's a couple trees right here, and then past that, the tree line is like the house with the garage and whatnot. It was beautiful. It was cute. The grass was perfectly green. The trees that were there were trees that grow, like it's the tree trunk for a while, and then there's all the branches. The house, I can't remember what color it was, but I do remember that the door was black, and the, whatchamacallit, not the side paneling, but like the sidings, or the outlinings of the house, you know what I mean, like the shutters and like the grate or whatever, it was all white. But the color of the house, I do not specifically remember, which is strange. But I also never looked at the house. I remember the garage was white. Besides that, I'm walking up the driveway, walking up the hill, trying to be really quiet for some reason. My truck is not even anywhere in sight, so I must have walked to this house for a few blocks. And I'm walking up the driveway, and in my dream, I knew I was dreaming, but I was like, what the hell am I doing? So like I looked around, and that's why I remember like the grass being like perfect, the kind of trees there were. And I remember looking to my right, and like to my right, like the property was kind of like a hill, and like that, it was like kind of just rocks right there, and then like more dirt and stuff. So I'm assuming this is like a new property that they're going to start building more new homes. So this house was specifically up on a hill, and I looked left, looked right, because left was the grass and trees, right was the hill with the rock wall. And then I looked down, and I'm like, what is this? And when I looked at it, it was all white at first. I flipped it over, flipped it back over, and the letter T was like on it. And I was like, T. I'm like, where's the label? How am I delivering this without a label? In my head, I'm like, but okay. So I let the dream take control again, and I keep walking up the driveway, and there's one of the trees that's the closest towards the driveway. I put the letter down, and I put it against the tree like this, just at the base, right? Then I turn around because I hear a car, and instantly in my body I was like, oh, like he's here or whatever. Like I just knew somebody was coming, and I was like, hide. Like that was my first intuition, was hide. So I turn around, and I see this little tiny black car turn down towards the cul-de-sac, and it's coming down the street to get into the driveway. And I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So I run towards the cliff And apparently I just start kind of like hovering, jumping down this cliff, which in my real life, I'm like, he would have still seen you. But I'm like hovering down this cliff in between the rocks trying to hide. Because the second I jumped down, apparently, is when he started to come up the driveway. I guess I timed it perfectly. So I'm like hovering down these rocks. Enough so that you can't see me, but if I poke my head up a little bit, and if you were to look, you would see me, but I was like peeking because I wanted to see if this guy would pick up the letter. Now, I didn't know it was a guy in the beginning of my dream. I only know it's a guy because after I had the dream, I was like, oh, okay. So this guy in my dream, I actually know who he is. So I was just like looking over the hill and just watching him to see if he'd pick up the letter. So he picked up the letter and he walks back to his car in the back seat, and he pulls something else out of the back seat, walks back to the tree and puts something down, gets back in his car, drives up and goes into his garage and yada yada. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, what did he put over there? Like, is this normal? Like, does this normally happen in my dream, in my subconscious, and I just don't even know about it? Like, I'm very confused. Like, what? So, like, for a split second in my dream, I was like, oh, I should go see what it is. And then the other part of me was like, he gonna see you. Like, obviously, he's always gonna see you from the window. So I was just like, bump it. Let's go see. So I literally, like, come back up, skid it down, datter over, and I look. And it's like this little succulent in like it was like a dark green vase, and it had like cute little colorful flowers in it. I remember seeing like blue and a pink and a purple and then like green leaves in it. It was only probably about this big. That's why from far away I couldn't tell what it was. And I just paused, like hiding behind the tree, like, what? I was so confused when I picked up this succulent and looked at it. I'm still confused and baffled in my day life, because in my dream life, what? How did that make any sense? After that, obviously, I woke up and I was just, what? What? How does that make any sense? Someone please tell me. I don't get it. It was an interesting dream. It was short, obviously, because I didn't sleep well. I was like in and out of sleep, like I said, but it was still really like random. Because also the guy that I know that was in my dream last night, he doesn't live in a house like this. The only thing that was accurate was who he was, and obviously the car he was driving, because I know what the car was, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. That's too much information. All y'all need to know is that it's a black car, period, okay? Shush. So, like, that was the only accurate description in my dream, because I've never even delivered to a house that looks like this. I've never even delivered to a tree. I delivered to a rock, but not a tree. And I've never seen that property before. Like, the whole setup, the rock wall, the cliff, like the whole construction site. I've never seen any of that. So that was very interesting to me. But that was my dream last night, guys. So let me know down in the comments below how you interpret it. And we can interpret it together if y'all are interested in seeing that. So I'm still kind of confused. But I hope you guys have a great night. Great day, great evening, wherever you are. Comment, subscribe, let me know if you guys like this little series that I'm doing. I have a very active imagination, active mind. As I said in the beginning of the video, when I do dream like this, like, a lot of people assume it's because I'm very stressed in my day life, and you know, that can be true. Some intense dreams that I do have do relate to being extremely stressed out, but I've always dreamt like this. I've always had vivid, intense video game movie like dreams, and let me tell you, sometimes it's really exhausting. It's like, because I work every day of my life, like 6 days a week, and then the 1 day a week I have, I end up doing tons of chores. So it's like I'm constantly go, and then when I go to sleep, it's like boom, dream after dream after dream after dream. Like, this is the first week, I think, so far. I've had a dream every night, and I've been trying to keep up and vlog it, but I can't keep up editing it. But I will tell you guys, like, it is very exhausting, but I love it. It's very interesting to me what the brain can make up. And I know there's going to be some times where I'm not going to have any dreams, which is perfectly fine. So when those times do come up, I will read out of my dream journal, because I used to keep a dream journal from when I was younger, and we can talk about those dreams as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my dream last night. So have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.